Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in a series between Happy and Worker. Game number 2 taking place here on Secret Valley. No big surprise, it is a very favored map for Orc players as things do get underway. I will speed things up just a little bit, and the new files, a 15-minute game, is about a little bit more than 2 gigabytes. Hence why I have to pay so much for my internet. For all of you guys out there who have been subscribed and watching me for a very long time, do please consider donating. I'll actually have a Patreon link and a PayPal link in the description here. I don't normally ask for any type of support, and thank you for watching and continuing to watch. If you watch with some sort of ad block, well, I hope you guys get a lot of joy out of this, and I wish you wouldn't watch it with ad block, as those ads do give me a little bit of revenue and do offset my costs. This is a hobby for me. I do not believe I'll ever be a professional caster. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down here after that little spiel. Blade Master quickly picking up that Circle of Nobility and gonna be going after this Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi gonna get taken down. Death Knight perhaps looking for his opponent at this Fountain of Health, and he's not going to find him. Worker choosing a different location than you would normally suspect, as he does pick up a Potion of Greater Mana. Potion of Greater Mana, not necessarily that great. Skeletal Minions now clearing out the Null Warding creep camp here, and this... wow, I thought this was going to be a defensive move. This is actually an offensive move here, as the Blade Master now dealing some damage back. Alright, taking down some of those skeletal minions. Blade Master is absorbing a little bit of damage, but is healing it up as well. Will he be able to finish off any of these units, or will he try to go after these Null Wardens here? Healing salves were not necessary, but the Death Knight has picked up Gloves of Haste. And I got to admit, Happy knew exactly what he was doing when he attempted to take down that Null Warden there with those skeletal minions, stealing the Gloves of Haste from his opponent and really using Secret Valley in a way that I have not seen an Undead player use before against an Orc. Continual strong play here. Are we gonna perhaps see a critter down across over here? Critter is actually so important. Looking for a frog or a sheep. There you have it. There you go. Waiting for the body to show up. There you have it. Skeletal minions now coming around the corner. Gonna spot the... No, not gonna spot the Blade Master. Spot the grunts, as we see the Blade Master now here ready to go. Alright, Blade Master looking to finish off some of those targets. It looks as though, yeah, skeletal minion gonna get taken down. Grunts still doing a little bit of chasing, as the Death Knight does have Death Coil, so it could, in fact, try and do a long distance steal. Blade Master really wants to try and clear out this Fountain of Health, but he has not been able to really use the map in his favor. All of a sudden, Worker, we are at the 4-minute 30-second mark. He doesn't have any items besides, well, finally getting a Gloves of Haste there. That is the item that he was looking for. And the Blade Master is going to go ahead and finish down these units. Blade Master is sitting at level 2. Meanwhile, Crypt Fiends are out on the field, and that Grunt, who was oh so zealous in trying to chase away that Death Knight, now needs to deal with 2 Crypt Fiends and that very slow attack that, well, eats the Grunt and then, well, apparently just crawls right back. Death Knight has used all of its charges for that Rod of Necromancy, and we'll see if he'll continue to try and do some heavy creeping here. Alright, Crypt Fiends, there's Dust of Appearance, taking down the sheep, even though he does not have any more charges on that Rod of Necromancy. Ogre Magi about to get taken down. Death Knight does get to level 2, picks up a Pure Up of Vitality, as the Blade Master may try and go after these Crypt Fiends. Blade Master decides against it. Could go after the remaining units here. Meanwhile, back at the Fountain of Health is currently healing. Blade Master going after the Forest Troll Berserker. There is also a Forest Troll Trapper in position here. The Forest Troll Berserker dealing the big points of damage. Also, Slippers of Agility for now a total of +5 attack. Happy is getting that Slaughterhouse, is taking the tier 2, and is currently getting that Altar of Darkness with that Lich. That is going to be very important here in just a moment. Blade Master now heading back off to the north. How is he going to regroup after a rather slow start on Secret Valley? as Happy looks to finish off some of these huntsmen here. It looks as though Happy going to be able to finish off the huntsman, no real issue, still sitting at level 2, and Lich on the board with some experience, but still sitting at level 1. Ogre Magi ready to go, Worker ready to go here. You can see a quick Hex on the Ogre Warrior. Ogre Magi gonna get taken down. Potion of Greater Mana now dropped again. Quickly sold for a second Circlet of Nobility. That Potion of Greater Mana now gonna be given to the Shadow Hunter. And this is one of those situations where I wonder if Worker would have been better if he just had multiple Potions of Greater Mana for all of those healing waves. No real way to deny mana though, as the Blade Master is currently nearby. No Dust of Appearance usage though, as the Blade Master will be able to get away. Alright, there you go. There's a quick Hex. Are we going to see a Death Coil? There is the Death Coil trying to get in front of it. Dust of Appearance again, and it looks as though, yes, the Crypt Fiend will get taken out. Continuing to fight all of these units back again. Another Hex onto another Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend, however, trying to get saved. Blade Master gets in front of it once more, and the Crypt Fiend down to 139 hit points, still in serious trouble. Death Knight comes in with another Death Coil, and now able to barely run away again, as the Frost Armor really working overtime here. Low hit point Grunt gonna get taken out. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2 right now. There goes the Grunt. Another Hex goes down as the Blade Master is off over here. Is he gonna get taken out? That's the big question. No mana for a Windwalk. That was a potential mistake there, as the Crypt Fiend looks like he will be able to get away. Death Knight does not have enough of gas in the tank. Is the Lich going to be able to get a Frost Armor off? No, it will not. And the Shadow Hunter does get the kill. Worker doing a great job trying to even out this series, as the units do head back off to the north.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, down across here, Lich is ready to go, clearing out all of these Murlocs. Shadow Hunter and the Blade Master should be heading back into the base here in just a moment. We are at Fortress. We are getting the Tauren Chieftain, and this time we see Worker adapting to the Banshee strategy, getting that Spirit Lodge for those Spirit Walkers, and importantly, that Disenchant. Spirit Link is one of those abilities that the Orc player would like to use, but cannot use it because of those Destroyers. Destroyers being able to devour that magic, using that magic against your opponent, as well as the Death Knight is right here. All right, Death Knight, is he going to get the last bit of experience? That is the big question. Or will the Blade Master get it? No, Death Knight still got it, and he got the item as well. Meanwhile, Blade Master is still sitting at level 3, as we are going to be looking at, well, there it goes, Death Knight getting it once more. The Blade Master unable to do the steals that he needs to do, as the Blade Master is purposely just attacking different targets, trying to use more mana off of that Lich, as the Lich needs the Frost Armor multiple targets. Tauren Chieftain has a Ring of Regeneration. That could be very, very useful. Blade Master still sitting at level 3. He is currently cursed. Always going to be a problem as the units now head back to their respective corners, attempting to clear out those red creep camps. 9 minutes 45 seconds into this game so far. Blade Master now looking to back off here. Ogre Lord ready to go, as we are going to be engaging again. Ogre Lord going to get taken down. There's the ensnare, as it looks as though, yep, Happy content with trying to clear out the creep camp here. Death Knight should actually be closer to the fountain so that it could actually get some of that heal. Death Knight currently has the Orb of Corruption in order to attack the air, picking up True Shot Aura. That is given to the Lich, and that Lich now at +8 attack between the True Shot Aura and that Orb of Corruption. Crypt Fiend's also getting a bit of a damage boost as well. Low hit point Grunts are going to be a bit of a problem here. This low hit point Grunt, is the Tauren Chieftain just going to walk on in? Is this Grunt going to venture forward a little bit too far? That would be an absolute nightmare. Worker finally getting that Grunt back in play, as the Grunt is going to be able to finish things up here. All right, Grunt going to finish off the Null Brute. There it goes. Continuing to finish off more units as well. Do we see an ensnare? That's the big question. All right, ethereal form, no ethereal form. All right, the Spirit Walker purposely attacked its own unit in order to lose aggro, as we do have Devotion Aura and Unholy Aura sitting on the Shadow Hunter of Worker. 49 over 60 supply. We are 11 minutes and 20 seconds in this game. No expansion attempts as of yet. 45 over 50, as we are now getting the Destroyer form upgrade. Destroyers are incredibly powerful. Blade Master now looking to back off here. Spirit Walkers are at adept training. They do have that disenchant, which is extremely important. Meanwhile, where are the Shadow Hunters and the remaining units going to be traveling to? Shadow Hunter moving around fairly fast. Spirit Walkers off over here, going to finish off some units as well. Tauren Chieftain is in a good spot as the Shadow Hunter quickly uses, I believe, did not use a speed scroll. I thought he did, in order to try and get away. No, yes, he did. Speed scroll, speed bonus right there. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 3. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2. And yeah, that Tauren Chieftain is currently shadow melding, hence the reason why it is so difficult to spot. Death Knight. All of the creep camps, save for this 533 creep camp, has been cleared out. If Worker can clear out that creep camp, that would give him a little bit of an advantage. The Tauren Chieftain needs to be here by himself. The Shadow Hunter should not be here. If the Shadow Hunter is here, it's actually going to deny level 3 on the Tauren Chieftain. And that looks like, well, nope, never mind. Just enough. Sumi 7 experience off as the Blade Master is here. That Tauren Chieftain now, does it have level 1 Endurance Aura, level 2 Stomp, has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, really was hoping for 15 seconds of invulnerability in order to get into position and stomp his way through his opponent's army. Alright, Blade Master now looking to back off. Shadow Hunter ready to attack, Blade Master ready to attack. We're going to engage back down across here. There is a Shade in position. There's an ensnare. Quick turnaround once again as the peon is unable to build because of a scouting unit. Alright, Death Knight is going to be able to finish. No, yes, it is going to finish reading the Scroll of Town Portal in time in order to save that last lone Crypt Fiend. Tauren Chieftain back up to 900 hit points pretty much. Blade Master sitting at plus 12 attack. Peons doing some long distance mining as we just see Worker using that Fountain of Health. 48 over 60 supply, and I'm not sure what the long-term strategy for Worker is compared to Happy. Happy is waiting to just explode into high upkeep or low upkeep. He's sitting at 930 gold right now. Could get more Banshees, could get an Abomination, I believe. Yes, he could get an Abomination as well. Dark Ranger, where is that Dark Ranger? Is it even out on the field? There's the Dark Ranger hiding right there. Lich is off over here. We are sitting at 48 over 60 supply. Still need to get more lumber in order to get things going here. Meanwhile, we are looking at the expansion attempt from Worker, and Worker is pretty much thinking to himself, if I can maintain an expansion, I know that the Undead is going to have serious problems trying to do so. Blade Master quickly getting shooed back here. Shade keeping track of that Blade Master, and the slowed attack from that Black Citadel can continue to cause problems. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Shade scouting out Worker's base. It looks as though, yes, the Orc Burrows do have fortified armor, as the Blade Master wants to just try and take out some of these targets. Are we going to see a Windwalk? Or, yes, we will. We finally see a Windwalk as the Blade Master does, in fact, get away. Shade is right there, ready to go. Voodoo Lounge, we are now getting into 74 over 80 supply compared to 50 over 70. Happy, very content with just trying to bank as much gold as possible. He pretty much has not trained anything for about 3 minutes now, and with that, he should come out of this smelling like a rose. All right, let's take a look. 1485. What did he buy? What did he spend his gold and lumber on? Cannot quite tell, as we are almost at, well, 1600 gold. All right, a little bit of a reprieve right now. Both sides not wanting to commit or engage. Forest Troll Berserkers +5 attack from the War Drums, also has Endurance Aura, also has Unholy Aura, so the entire movement speed of this army should be fairly fast and strong. They should be able to start doing some guerrilla tactic hits with all of that bonus movement speed, as the Death Knight is still only sitting at level 3. Alright. Where are all the units traveling to next? That is the next question. Blade Master is still sitting at level 3, looking to back off once more. Shade keeping track of everything. We should be getting... Wow. We are now almost, what, 3.5 minutes of Happy not spending any gold. And I guess that Happy just feels absolutely comfortable sitting inside his base, ready to get back up into 80 over 80 supply. Worker has been sitting at 79 over 90 for quite a bit of time right now. And Worker has a significantly stronger army and also a stronger economy, as we are now unsummoning buildings. Happy using this opportunity to say, you know what you see is what you're gonna get, and I'm gonna try and bring it all. Unsummoning buildings. All right, a little bit of damage once more. Blade Master takes it, runs a little bit away, and then rejoins back in on the fight. Banshees have mastery training. That means that they can go ahead and devour or possess a Kodo Beast, Tauren Chieftain, or any other high priority targets. A Shade making sure that there's no other expansion, as that would give him a tremendous economy, of which he is now mining 16 gold a second compared to his opponent's 8. 60 over 80 supply though. A lot of units being trained, double Banshees all the way. Adding in another Ziggurat once more. We are just lying in wait, waiting for those final fights, as there's only 3 minutes of mining left in the Undead base. Alright, 130 seconds left in the Orc base, but Worker does have the expansion. If Worker were to somehow fall behind at this point, well, I can't imagine Worker falling behind, short of a terrible play by his part. He does have the additional economy. Hero levels are not as prominent as they were in game number 1, but he still does have 333 compared to a 332, I believe, a 331, which is a very large difference. Wind Riders have now been added. A lone Shade spots these Wind Riders, and Web should be, if not already, researched. That web is going to be key at taking down all these Obsidian statues, but the Crypt Fiends have other plans for those Wind Riders. Those Wind Riders. +9 attack, improve attack speed, improve movement speed. Where are they going to be traveling to next? Blade Master now ready to go. Looking for that next all-important fight. Meanwhile, Goldmine has 47 seconds left of mining. This one has about 61 seconds left of mining as well. And Happy may be forced to try and... No, he's not going to unsummon any more buildings. He has a lot of Banshees. And this Banshee switch may actually completely catch Worker off guard. If he's able to just possess his opponent's units and just net up at least 1 to 2 supply per possess, that is going to be a tremendous amount of swing on the table here. Blade Master now heading over here to the bottom left. Where is it going to go? Is it going to get spotted? That is the question. Blade Master still sees the rest of the undead army here. And what is his long-term plan? He still does not know. And I'm still looking for, yeah, there it is. All of these units sitting down south, ready to go. What is the next level of research? Gold mine has been mined out here. Adding in more Wind Riders, as we're now at 99 over 100 supply compared to 95 over 100. All those extra buildings early on quickly unsummoned for an extra bit of gold. Haunted Gold Mine is going to be coming back into play. All right, there it goes. 208 gold now in the coffers of Happy, as both sides are still just taking their time. All right, not quite sure what to make of this. Both sides really opting to not engage each other, which makes for a rather boring game right now. Both of these players do not want to be the one to make the critical mistake, overextend, and then end up losing. Abominations have Frost Armor, Unholy Aura, and Endurance. Endurance Aura. How is he getting Endurance Aura? Alright, Ancient Django of Endurance. Alright, Blade Master is going to be very much nearby. There is a shade keeping track of everything. Dark Ranger has spotted it. Blade Master is not going to be able to get past. Tauren Chieftain is going to be ready to go. Alright, are we going to see a shade in position? All the units are now getting lined up. Tauren Chieftain has a potion of invulnerability. Is he going to actually be able to get into position? That is the big question as the Wind Riders quickly get webbed down. Scroll of Protection coming across. Are we going to see the Destroyers go devour magic? That is the big question there, as multiple units still getting taken out. Alright, it looks as though what Tauren Chieftain is going to... No, that's not the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain is currently fine. It looks as though the Wind Rider was going to get taken out, only to be saved by a last-minute healing wave. Death Knight now sitting at level 4. A lot of action going on. Both sides fighting. Blade Master now trying to just rein in some of these units. Blade Master actually attacking his own grunt right there when there was other units to be attacking. Not quite sure what to make of that, as the Blade Master now gets to level 4. Blade Master is splitting up that damage a little bit. Dark Ranger and Death Knight are all priority target heroes. Even that Lich at this point, but there's just far too much for Worker to try and defend. Alright, I think this will be the end of it. This will be the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.